Hey guys, welcome to the Startup Life. So today we're going to do the HackerRank Mini-MaxSum problem. And in this problem, they provide you with an array, in this case, an array with 5 elements. And they want you to find the mini-sum, which is the sum of the first 4 elements, and the max sum, which is the sum of the last 4 elements. So you're looking at a problem where with mini-sum, the last element in the array is omitted, and in the max sum, the first element in the array is omitted. So it starts off basically just like any other sum type of function, where we're going to declare that sum equals 0, right, for the moment. And then even before sum equals 0, we also want to actually declare our new array, because if you can see, if you can notice, in the array, it's unordered. So we want to order our array. So let's say var equals, and we can use you can just say r dot sort, the sort method for this, and it'll sort it. Now, there is an issue with doing it this way, in that this causes manipulation or mutation, that is, of our array. And I'll explain what that is later on, but I'll let it stay. I'll let it stay in this format with the mutation so that you guys can see what I mean. Anyways, so now we're going to do our for loop, right? So our for loop, as always, var declare I equals a 0, and then I is less than our new r dot length, and then I plus plus. And then, of course, we're going to say sum is plus equal to new r at I. Now, we're going to sum it, and then the way I went about basically coming up with max and min is just to subtract the value of the first element and the last element respectively for each. So we're going to declare a max, and it's going to be equal to the sum minus new r, and that's going to be at position 0, right? So that is how we calculate what the max is. It's the sum minus the first element. And then our min is going to be equal to the sum minus, and the way that I did this was because I didn't want to hard code it, it's the fourth. So I just actually did r is the new r is the new r length minus 1. So new r dot length minus 1. So that way it could just knows whatever is the last element, that's what it subtracts from, and that's how you calculate what that is. Hopefully I explained that well. But that's how I did that. And then to get it on one line, all you do is console log. I just did min and max. And then just because I want to show you guys the mutation, like I mentioned before, I'm also going to console log r. Okay, so that you can see the mutation I'm talking about from me basically putting this sort method on there. Okay, so when I run it, okay, so this part, the min and max is coming out right. It's 16 and 24, which is correct. And if you run this code in, HackerRank, it'll come out right. It's perfectly right. You'll get the right answer. But you want to be careful with this in general, just for future use case when you're coding, because you want to acknowledge, or you want to be aware of the fact that it's permanently mutating R. So remember, this is with R. This is not the word new R. It has permanently mutated R itself. So let's say you want to reuse or just do something else within that function, like you can't really use that variable R anymore. So a solution to that is to, instead of just doing R, we would use a spread operator. And let me demonstrate that. So actually, you do this and put a spread operator and run it. And there, now we still get the right answer here, but it prevents the mutation of the original array down here. And then if we want to look at new R, new R is what it is. So the only thing that gets sorted, or that new R is what's sorted, and the our regular R stays the same, or a regular array, that is. And you guys can put it within HackerRank and it'll work. And like I mentioned, that mutation version, the one with the mutation works. This one without the mutation also works. So either way, I hope that answered your question. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also, of course, if you have your own way of solving this problem, then please put it down below in the comment section. But that's all, folks. Bye.